So in the plants, 50% of all the nitrogen they have, it is linked to the photosynthetic apparatus, okay? So linked to the metabolism of like receiving the light, intercepting it, breaking the water molecule, and then proceeding like to the synthesis of sugars, right? The rest plays many other roles. So proteins, structural compounds, DNA, etc., right? Now, as you all guys know, when you add nitrogen, you have like a canopy expansion, okay? RUE stands for radiation use efficiency, and I'm going to talk about quality. So nitrogen, when added, it will allow a canopy expansion, which is super important for intercepting more sunlight. Okay, so the leaves, the produced leaves are going to be wider and longer, and this is important for intercepting more light. When you add more nitrogen as well, the chlorophyll levels inside the plant, they are raised, so you have a higher radiation use efficiency. What is radiation use efficiency? It is the amount of solar energy you must grab to produce a certain amount of plant biomass, okay? Generally, it is measured by grams of dry matter, grams of plant dry matter produced per megajoule of energy intercepted, right? The values are generally very low, depending on the plant, 2, 3.5, that varies a lot. And it's very low. So solar panels, they are more efficient in using sunlight than plants. But that's a natural thing. That's how evolution happened, right?
Yeah. And the key here is if you don't have a leaf there and the light's hitting the ground, you're not intercepting it, you're not converting that light energy into metabolizable energy for your cattle, for your sheep, for your grazing animals. And so what I always teach is nitrogen drives growth and recovery. It drives that initial growth, it drives that size, those leaves, and also the more nitrogen that's in them, the higher quality that feed is. And then post grazing, nitrogen's what's going to allow the regrowth, that recovery. And generally, we'll talk more about, like we're talking a lot about nitrogen here. We're talking about how nitrogen works in the environment, and there's lots of ways to increase nitrogen in the environment.